Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. In the last episode, we basically found the cure for this guy named Brody, so he's no longer in danger of dying, becoming a ghoul, or whatever. And then we rested, and then when we woke up, then some of our companions have died. So that's very unfortunate. And when I say some of our companions, it looks like their body disappeared from here. But essentially, Frada died. I'm guessing, and then I looked it up, and I found out that behind the scenes they record health, and then every time they rest, they take like a damage or something. And trying to protect them and save them, nah, not gonna work. So they died, unfortunately. Sucks to beat them. They shouldn't have been weak. But we are going to. We're gonna go up here. I'm not going to. Why are they so slow? I have to make sure they're not exhausted. I'm still suffering from like constitution damage and stuff like that. What the stupid characters. Because I'm not just gonna go through there and have to fight these guys. That's crazy. I don't like how they walk like this, but I'm just gonna walk through, fight the zombies and stuff like that instead of trying to. Because now we're level 3, so I think we're decent enough at strength, and we don't have to like go through any. We don't have to go through too much. Oh, that's a lot. But they should be like level 2, right? Level 2, level 1. So we can finish these things off. Uh, I have the hammer. But since we're fighting zombies, I'm gonna put the great sword on. I probably could have used mage armor, but that's fine. His armor class 16 because I already have regular armor on him. And then we'll use divine zap. Zombie fighter AC 16. Rotten skeletal champion AC 19 plus 40 hit. I don't like having this low amount. Animal companions start off weak. We'll see. I pretty much know what I'm going to play as in the main campaign. Good. So far, the MVP right now is the Blood Rager. Me, Jim Koros, and Ricard. Now that he has 2-up in fighting. Later on, spellcasters will become useful. Zombie fighter. Oh, whenever he hits. And the animal companion's AC is still good, so that's useful. I have Piranha Strike. I still have a +6, so that's alright. Ooh, 13 damage, that's a lot. We need that sneak attack. I'm going calming touch. Good. The crusher is dangerous. I like those hits. +8 to hit. How does it have a +8 to hit? Weapon focus, great sword. Oh yeah, good. Good, good, good. Now we just have to take on their strong. Not divine favor. Oh, that's divine sap. I thought it said divine favor. 19, 16, 15, 14. This is a skeletal champion. Crusher. Riding skeletal champion. Crusher. Let's attack them. Or carved. How did you fall? Zombie fighter. Good. And that's +8 with power attack. Yeah, bring her carve back. Good. I don't want him to get hit by standing up. Skeletal crusher. These are skeletons now. So switch to this. I like that I have bludgeoning and slashing damage. Sneak attack, good. So that's why I'm under the assumption that I can fight these guys now, and I'm doing better. I still don't think I have high enough level to fight that gelatinous ooze mountain thing. However, they decide to create that monster. Since this is not the main campaign, we did end up fighting all of those. I'm assuming we have to go this way, because I'm not really trying to clear out the place. In the main campaign, I'm going to like my aim will be to adventure and see everything I can. But for this one, all I want to do is go through the ashes so I can have it all be a part of the main campaign. Oh, we don't have rope. I should save it, right? Now, I'm curious to see There's this area over here. We went to the major's crypt. This is the leave. Oh, I can just leave the graveyard. Why is the leaving the graveyard part over here? Oh yeah, I can just leave the graveyard. Let me see. Find out for Ina the healer what has become of the hospital where she worked. Find out for Ina the healer what has become of. I might have could have kept him alive if this is all I needed to do. And then I could just leave the graveyard. I could have saved their lives. Could have. I don't know what those are, but I don't care. I'm leaving this place. Because this is crazy. I did look it up. And I did find out that the setting, like the pace of the thing, is different from the Manton campaign. Like, I think it was intentionally made to make you feel low powered. Anyway, overcoming one obstacle after another, a group of desperate survivors made their way through bleeding neighbors. Sometimes Ricard or Sindri would notice a twisted, lopsided figure following at their heels. When light fell on the creature, it looked like a demon of ice and hoarfrost that quickly vanished as if it had never been there. The light soon began to dim as smoke filled the air. The road took them straight into the burning ruins of a quarter the vile demons had set ablaze. Hot, crackling air enveloped them. Fearing the dancing flames, the frost creature fled, but Sindri and Rakovs kept looking out for it, not daring to pay attention to anything else. Their group was surrounded by burning mansions and humbler homes with doors yawning open. The roar of the flame rose to a deafening crescendo, pierced by a desperate scream. Someone was trapped amidst the flames and was begging for help. After observing the ruins, the group decided to look for a way to shield themselves from the fire, search the abandoned houses for anything that might help the poor souls trapped in the inferno. The flames did not try to save the people. He's a good guy, and definitely Rain would try to help too, even though he's stupid. The rescue was mounted good by Brody. Of course he failed. The gravedigger bravely entered the flames but returned soon after with hands covered in burns and grim expression on his face. He spat and said bitterly, "There's nobody there anymore. I was too late." And the burns soon became inflamed, some kind of infection that wormed its way into the room. That's why the looting was left to Anai. Anai vanished behind a curtain of smoke with an inscrutable expression on her face. She did not return until much later, carrying a broken doll as her only trophy. The healer clutched her meager treasure with such determination that nobody dared to call her out over this lackluster result. The Torah held some meeting that was both tragic and deeply personal. Look for ways to shield them from the fire. This task used tools, caught the appropriate tools, which fortunately the survivors had. The survivors emptied their packs and found supplies that would help them in their endeavor. Lost tools. Would take too much time and the survivors were in a hurry. After observing the burning ruins, the group decided to advance through the flames. As survivors made their way through the burning ruins, they breathed their fill of acrid smoke and earned a fair share of painful burns and sores. Alas, they had no protection to save them from the flame. The escapees' wounds exuded a nasty smell. Dirt and ashes landed on them, and the wounds became inflamed and infected, promising a painful death. Yeah. This group is I think this group is doomed to die. The fire was left behind and the escapees entered what had once been one of the city's quarters, but was now reduced to a mess of rubble and timber. Demon Lord Descari's scythe had split the ground wide open, bringing down buildings in some places and destabilizing the pavement in others. A single misstep could send a careless traveler tumbling to their death. There were demons here. As the party advanced, they found corpses of crusaders who had fought to hold the line here until their final breath. The sounds of slaughter were getting close, punctuated by screams and bloody squelches. Terror and the icy chill of the grave seemed to radiate from the open doorway of a nearby cellar. The way forward was uncertain. The way back was barred with rising flames. At night, sat down on a ruined wall to have a short rest and shot a venomous look at her companions. She opened her mouth to blurt out something cynical and wicked, something that would lay a heavy burden on every survivor's heart. But the healer said nothing. Casting her eyes down, she took the broken doll out of her bag and started murmuring something under her breath. The survivors decided to first send a scout to look for a way through the ruins, bury the fallen crusaders. No. Pull a terrifying cellar that filled them with dread. Make camp amidst the treacherous ruins. Move on. Not knowing a safe route, the survivors had to traverse the ruins at their own risk. Sometimes the stones under their feet collapsed and revealed the dark chasms of abandoned cellars. Dangerously leaning walls dropped heavy boulders on the group and threatened to bury them under rubble. Crawling through dark basements filled with the dead, the escapees breathed in the stench of decay, tearing apart their lungs with painful coughing. At last, the perilous quarter where every step had threatened the escapees with death was left behind. There were human voices ahead, quiet and wary, which meant they did not belong to the vile cultists. Had their difficult journey at last come to an end? This is crazy. The mood of this is so depressing. Very depressing DLC that they made. Welcome to the Rich Quarter. Not too long ago, the guards here would have given riffraff like you and me the boot. With a grim chuckle, Rickharf looks at the destruction all around you. Now they got bigger problems. We can stroll down the boulevards, do some window shopping, have some coffee, pretend we're the cream of the crop. My hospital is right around the corner. Don't dawdle. Go and see if everyone's in one piece. Let's get going. Come on, there has to be a way out here somewhere. And if there isn't, we'll take one ourselves. We'll make one ourselves. The other two are dead. I could go back now that I know that it's super quick. Dilettante cultists. We can make camp. Magistrate Pale. You said it's right around the corner. Dretch, that's definitely a demon. Neophyte fighter. Level 4. They have acid resistance and they have cold resistance. But they don't have mage armor resistance. No, mage armor, magic missile resistance. We can keep the hammer. Oh, you do reduce bludgeoning damage. This has 1 hit point. So now we can acid splash this guy. Good sneak attack. 16. Good. He probably has power attack. Neophyte fighter, battle axe, one-handed. How did he do all the damage with a one-handed weapon? Scroll some monster should be used. I hear fighting in the distance. Channel positive energy. Who's there? Get away. There's nobody home. We're on your side. We're on our way to aid the paladins under the commander. I don't know anything. I've told you already. There's nobody here. Get lost. Probably we should. I don't know why they're not running. They're acting like they're exhausted or something. Oh, that's because we're bogged down by a lot of stuff. I need to find someone to sell all this stuff to, but we can wait. Who goes there? I'm warning you, we're ready to shoot. A poorly gray-haired man with a crossbow in his hand is shouting at you from the window. You see a few more people huddling behind him, clearly civilians, but all likewise armed with crossbows. Who might you be, friends or cultists? The cultists captured us, but we escaped. Could you share some of your supplies with us? This is the town hall, not a soup kitchen. We're under siege here. If you don't mind, every crumb of hardtack goes a long way. If you want to trade, then by all means, but don't expect handout. Alright, let's take a look at what you brought us. Let's get on a long road. Cold iron masterwork bastard sword. You only have 381 gold. A lot of this stuff is like useless because they're shams. But I like crossbow. In fact, I don't even know I had that. We might put those crossbows on the hands of them, and they can use that. Longbow, rusty dagger, regular daggers, rod and longbows can be used. Quarterstaff, don't need it. Rusty long swords, rusty bardiche. A bardiche would be good if it would. This would be nice to use if it wasn't a -2 penalty. Flail, long swords we don't need. I already have some great swords. And then we have a heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow is a maybe. And I think I could get like light armor on my other characters. Put armor, carved urn that can be sold. Copper rings can be sold. Old smoking pipe. Metal scraps, we might have use of those. So we get 329 gold. Scimitar, rapier, scroll of bark skinned, scroll of chameleons, scroll of call lightning. That'll be nice. But I'm not concerned of it. We're done. We have everything we need right now. He has armor on, or Karth has armor. Everyone who needs armor has armor. Except our animal companions, our Smilodon. Calming touch. Okay, great. Let's see if he needs help. What's the news in the city? Terrible, but you know that already. But if you want to hear some city gossip, the bureaucrat chuckled. Word has it that one high-born gentleman, I won't name names, but his is certainly known to all. Anyway, he threw a city day party that was so wild he actually missed the demon invasion. Can you imagine waking up after a drinking session, not knowing what's occurred, and wondering if your spree from the night before is the reason why the city now lies in ruins? You must go. May Abdar keep you. Okay. So now we should be able to move faster. Great, now they're running. Now we can save. Neophyte fighter, neophyte barbarian. That's level 5. He's level 4. Let's go this way. I hear fighting this way, but they say it's around the corner to the tower. Let's see what's in that tower. What are these guys? Dilettante Cortes. I think they'll just be fighting each other forever. Ooh. Tretch. This is level 5. And he's level... Don't want to go that way. Ah, they saw us. Oh, I should have gave them crossbows.
Don't hold back.
This will hurt.
Magic Missile might be a dangerous play right now. At least get grease. That way they're falling. Good. Oh, I gotta fight this guy too. How did this guy get into the battle? I did a Scar, another level 5. That's crazy. But it's fine.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Did he just cast Stinking Cloud?
Strike with all your might.
That's annoying. What is that? A Minotaur? I don't want to be in the stinking crowd.
Don't hold back.
How much health does this thing have? 6 health. I think I should be able to. Oh, I can't because I don't have enough health. Okay. That is perfectly fine. Yeah, we definitely need that grease spell. At first I wasn't going to cast it, but I guess it's necessary. Good. What? Andrea. I really should have healed. I
can't use them. Ah, these demons with their stinking clouds.
It's you or me.
Magic missile against this thing. Oh, this one needs to die.
We won't falter.
What? Okay. Oh, snap. Is it a Bardiche? I can't even heal them. There's some decent damage. This thing is the one that we need to kill. We'll be in a better position.
Got you.
Stinking cow permanent. Okay, I think that stinking cloud disappeared. Oh, there's more of them. Skier. I definitely need to kill this thing. That's a dangerous. They have more. They have another skier. That's crazy. One of them is already.
Strike with all your might.
Hit 2 attacks. Good. Fall down. Okay, the stinking cloud disappeared. I'm still in a bad position. Why did only one attack it? Oh, spell. It has spell resistance too? What the Finally it fell down. Why would they put this thing in the game? Large person so I can heal him. Ah, that hurts dexterity, so that's gonna be bad for the grease spell. Not the me.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Man, that thing that got up. Does this have spell resistance too? Oh, it doesn't, but it's still level 5. Entangle. Oh no. Cause I need it. Okay, this is how I do it. Cast this all the way off. Disentangle. Disentangle everything.
My mission
Of course.
ended in failure.
Is he dead? -1. Nah. I don't think we can beat this. So we're gonna have to wait. Low game. Go to the autosave because when we should have saved. Because now we have to fight those other two things at the same time. Nothing is important. All I know is this is a very annoying DLC. So I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I should just go into the main campaign and might come back to this. That might be what I decide to do. Let's go tell him we can trade. Sell all this useless stuff. Except 2 of those crossbows. Trade all this stuff. None of this is necessary. Armor. Sell that because we don't need it. And we'll keep all this other stuff. Keep that. All that. Deal. Great. So I'm gonna save this. We'll keep it autosave. I have felt like this entire DLC through the ashes is annoying, so I am going to start. Now that I saved it, start the regular campaign, and this doesn't come up until like later on in the story, like between Act 1 and Act 2. At least that's what I think. So it might be alright. So we'll make our characters in the next episode. Well, this will be put a pause. I might come back to this, but we only get a wand, so it's really not that much of a benefit. But so far I like the mechanics. I just don't like the setup and the story progression because they're just so, I don't know if it's just because they're so weak and then they just made it, I don't know. We'll see what the main campaign is like. But anyway, thanks for watching.